Welcome back to the random battles to the top. I'm PoGameMD. We're here on AM Plus. If you do enjoy this, make sure you let me know. Feel free to leave a like. Check out the previous episodes as well. And feel free to check out my main channel. Now, my opponent leads off. Is this Phoenix? My opponent leads off with a Calm Mind Arceus. There's two things I can do here. One, I can go Jolteon, Calm Mind up in Terra, and wall their set. Two, I can Dragon Dance up and Terra Steel with Dragonite, and that means I can do a lot of damage back to them anyway. I think I'm going to do that. It does make my Jolteon worse, though, and Jolteon hits decently hard versus... It doesn't hit that hard versus Arceus, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go for this. I don't want to get Ice Beam. Watch me get frozen. Nope. Okay, cool. So obviously I do threaten them here. Earthquake is a two-shot. Yeah, Earthquake is my play, no matter what. This is a threat. This is the whole reason I did this is because this Pokemon specifically is a threat to my team. Kind of hoping that they... I mean, Judgment does a lot of damage, but it's not a 2-hit KO, actually. So, kind of hoping they allow me to Earthquake them, or Choreo comes out. Iron Head. I'm going to go for Iron Head because I have a chance of flinching them. Yeah, that's why it was my best play there. And then I could have knocked him out in the following turn after, but we end up getting the 2-shot on Oricorio. Very lucky, obviously, 30%. Mr. Groudon comes out. Gosh, how much harder can this game get? Okay. Defensively, Earthworm is okay into them. I just need to be careful. Heat Crash into Vikavolt does... How much? Heat Crash kills Vikavolt. All right, we'll go Earthworm. On the Precious Blades, I'll probably go for Heat Crash here. I can coil once, though, as they SD. My goal is to... They're going to do a lot to me, but my goal is to just weaken the hell out of them. Iron Tail does 52, whereas if I get plus... If I get one more, there's a roll where they kill me. If they get max into max. Iron Tail into nothing faster to kill them is the problem here. Whereas if I coil again, I guess I could also Terra into a fire type here. I'm just trying to think, like, what's my out here? Chimecho is faster, so I can at least Psychic Noise. If I coil, their Heat Crash right now does 63 max, and then if I get +1 defense, after it'll do 47. So they would need absolute max to hurt me. I want them to tear. Okay, they tear. This is fine. Then I stand by this play because I wasn't doing much to them with Iron Tail anyway. This isn't fine, by the way. I lied about it being fine. This is what happened. And I'm here. Iron Tail wouldn't have done much. I can at least Thunderbolt them. Chimecho does die for sure. Okay, but just Chimecho die outside of Sun is the question. Because if Sun is gone... If Sun is not gone, 123 to 121. Right, we'll go you. Gonna double to Chimecho here, as opposed to going Chimecho first, because if Chimecho does manage to live this. Okay, the max I can do is 95%. Perfect. So I can Psychic Noise into Psychic Noise. And then I can go Jolteon after and knock him out with Thunderbolt. Yep. Perfect. So we can Psychic Noise, and we managed to avoid this giant demon of a Mon. At least for now. And also, if they end up switching out, which is fine by me. They're going to Scald here. I have one of the best switch-ins, don't I? Isn't Volcanion, like, incredible into this? Great Arceus Electric play by the opponents. Earth Power does a good chunk. I can go you. I live one. Yep. Earthquake does not kill. Outrage does slightly less than Earthquake. Problem is, I can go Jolteon and Calm Mind up in front of them, I suppose. I mean, if they ever tear Ice, I'm good. Obviously, I wall their stab right there, but it's not like... I mean, they can't tear anyway. I'm not even saying. Okay, so if at +6... If at +6 versus +6, +6 versus +6, and they get +6 as well, if I can live, they actually can't break my sub at +6 versus +6. So my play is to sub and then Calm Mind up to +6 because they can't break my sub in 2, and I do enough to them with Terra. I do a lot to them with Terra Blast. Okay, let me get rid of these calcs real quick. Let me, whoops, get that out of there. Put Jolteon back and put them back. I wouldn't say I do a lot, but like I can. They're in more danger of losing to me because I can stall out their ice beams, and I can always sub. So yeah, I can stall out their ice beams and I can stall out their recovers. So it takes 2 ice beams to break my sub. I can get enough subs, and plus if Terra Blast ever crits, they die too. Because I just need to make sure they can't Judgment me, basically. Again, if Terra Blast ever crits them, they die as well. 1, 2. Takes 2 more. I can sub. I think I 1v, especially if they're recovering. Pretty sure I 1v1 this with Thunder. But yeah, I don't think that crit mattered. I'm pretty positive I won this 1v1. Like always. They had, it takes 2 per. And I can get basically 4 subs. Even if I'm at 1%, as long as they only have Judgment, they can't beat me. Because Judgment's always going to be electric and I have Volt Absorb. So I think I always win that 1v1. No matter what. I mean, provided, yeah, because I was never going to give them an opportunity to crit my Jolteon outside of a sub, right? Because I get a sub here. It's 1-2. And I was already, I guess it could have been close. You're so insane how to be handled a winner on a silver platter. It must be a homeless welfare warrior cosplay. Okay. I mean, you know, I stalled you out of ice beams, right? Also, if I switch ever and you Judgment, if I go this into this, it's also a win as well. I just think this was like, I also think this Groudon was crazy, but I did flinch over Corio, to be fair. That's wild. I just want to play Rambats, fam. I don't control what's going on. I just go for what I hope is an optimal play, which is not always the optimal play, but I try. That's all I try and do. I think this is Phoenix, though. It was a long time sub. Anyway, we'll pause it. Be right back. Okay, so they gave up. We're going to play this one now. More Pico. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Rocks. All that stuff as well. No rocks. I do see rocks on 50% of times. I actually don't switch anywhere else, so I'm going to protect here. Seeing as how I can switch my forms after and then go for Aura Wheel. Oh god, they're no guard. Aura Wheel actually does not do enough to them. Get a parting shot here. Especially if they're choice band. I think we can go Whimsicott and then U-turn after. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to U-turn because they're going for that. Okay, they went for that, so that's good. Life Orb, right? Perfect. So we do threaten them with Giga Drain. Nothing they go for can knock me out now at -1. I'm going to Moonblast first. See what they want to switch into. Not that this was a great Giga Drain switch in, to be fair. What do you even do to me? AV has knockoff. Don't I beat this 1v1? Earth Power, Rapid Spin, Leaf Storm, Giga Drain. I feel like I mean, I don't get much recovery, but I can also like go for... I can Encore them into that, right? Oh, this annoying one. Okay, so I will not let you do what you did to me last time. Spike up. And I do have Terra Ghost, but I'm going to Will-O-Wisp first into Toad Scroll. Nice, get my chip, and this allows me to go into Whimsicott. And then go for a nice and powerful U-turn. Didn't think they'd stay in, I'm not going to lie. Gonna Earth Power again. If they Earth Power again, what did they go for last time? Knockoff? They might just Earth Power again. I don't care if they Giga Drain or Leaf Storm this mon. Yeah. They don't get a lot back. Yo, I feel like I say they don't get a lot back, but I feel like they're getting a lot back. My U-turn does 29 minimum, so I can go for U-turn here and knock him out. Good. And we can bring out more Pico. Pickasaw was in angry mode. Okay, we'll go for parting shot here, and we're already in angry mode as well, which actually makes a difference, like I said, into Golurk. Oh gosh, this demon. Why are you so fast, bro? I assume this is going to be like Life Orb. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to go for this into parting shot. Now, they do have tidy up and all that, obviously. But if they get burnt, I can get up hazards as well. Cool. I'm going to go for hazards here. Brick break. Like, if they want to tidy up and do that. I just want the spikes up to try and prevent, like, overall damage. This is my answer to you. I think you're my play. Nice. We're just going to go for the nice and powerful surf. Give me some damage. I go down to their attack. Poltergeist kills me. More Pico. Protect is fine here because they can't do anything back. And then at Aura Wheel, I'll get a speed boost. I'm faster than Fur. And I can rapid spin away the rocks if I really want to. Though I don't think I need to because I have pretty good switch-ins to a lot of their team. Terra Steel. You're actually very annoying as a Pokemon. I'm going for my chip. Terra Blast. Means Terra Blast flying, Focus Blast. 231. You're pretty safe now. What Terra types you have? Flying. Psychic Play Rough always kills. Crunch doesn't miss. Psychic Fangs doesn't miss either from what we've seen. I think I'm gonna go for Psychic Fangs. I'm not trying to miss. This is a pretty big threat. I want to be able to EQ after. Fur is slower than me. They could Wish Pass. They could try and Wish Pass into this. Oh. Okay, my game plan was basically had they gone for... How much does Earthquake do? I know Colossal is 4 times a week, but like... Oh, it actually doesn't kill. Which is interesting. I could still lose this game pretty easily. Okay, the game gets a little bit easier here. Because my last is Drill, I should be okay into this. CC is just my play. Doesn't actually kill unless I Terra. I would still rather CC because this is a threat, and like even if I get paralyzed, so be it. I actually get really lucky there. Sylveon comes out most likely after. Excadrill should not take anything from Sylveon. All we got to do is go for Iron Head here. If they Terra Steel, we're good. Iron Head knocks out Furret, and then we Iron Head Sylveon, and then we Earthquake Sylveon after, so we'd be in a good spot. Okay, cool. I think I played that pretty decently, except for maybe a few turns. We'll see. We'll see. Also, if y'all didn't know, my boy Lord Ravia started a Random Battles race versus me. So he's a little bit lower, obviously. But if you guys like the Random Battles content, obviously, you know, there's a lot of great channels out there. Yeah, Freezeye, Pokevin. Like, there's just so many. There's so many good Random Battle channels out there as well. But if you want to see Ravia, who is racing me, feel free to. I'll leave his link down below. Nasty Plot, Alluring Voice, Thunderbolt, Psyshock, Dark Pulse does a good chunk to you. Toxic. Yo, Alluring Voice is actually very weak. Okay, I made a great switch, which worked out very well for me. We're going right for Iron Head. Now, if they end up going for a Swords Dance Terra Ground set, I could go Lucha after, 210. We're going for Iron Head anyway. As they go Mischievous. This Mon is a demon. Like, this Mon is such a demon. But we can bring out you and we get to click Toxic on something. This is probably the best turn ever. Now, Sub is... Technically, Sub is free, but there is nothing freer than a Toxic from Corrosion Salazzle. And I much rather Again, like, look, I would have just taken, what, 25 plus that, like, doesn't do anything for me. Chomper comes out, SD scale, I think you're my play. Wish up real, this is a crazy set. Wish up real quick. What are you doing? Yo, what is that set? Glaceon? I've had Glaceon several times. I don't want to get burnt. Doesn't have Pain Split. I think it's fine just to go for this and just kind of stall them out a bit. And we already had my initial switch-in, which was you. They're going to plot. They are going to hurt me. Rapid Spin, it doesn't guarantee anything. Wow, that was a nasty crit. Rapid Spin means that I'll be faster than them in the next one, and I can go for another strong turn. Earthquake does 50%, and then Flamethrower will kill with the tick. Yeah, Flamethrower does 34 minimum, but if that's the case, then I can go for Iron Head here, considering if they get flinched, I kill them with Earthquake after, and regardless, I go you, and then I click Flamethrower after anyway. So, it's a big kill there. Okay, so Meowstic Demon is gone. Garchomp comes out. Salazzle's so good. I'm going to lose to Pheasantipity, though, is the problem. Okay, they Dragon Tail me. Okay, so they're more support, which is fine. I want to Tox them so badly, but I think I'm going to lose to Pheasantipity if I do it. I think it's a bad play. Okay. We're just going to go right for Freeze Dry here. Oh, they gave me Garchomp. That's amazing. They thought I'd Wish Up. I think that's such a greedy play from the opponent. I think that was so greedy. Also, this got to be a big threat if they're going this next. We're going to sub up here. I kind of feel like they're not going to give me the Toxic on this. That's only coming from 3 Pokemon. I could have protected, but I'd much rather get my... Oh, now the beat up is going to be doing less. I'm subbing up again. Okay, Mr. Not going to show me your set. The done... Doesn't matter. Even if they Boom Burst me, Toxicing this is the play. Yeah, 100% of the time, Toxicing this is the play. I do give it Rattled, which is unfortunate here. My Wave Crash does a good chunk. Close Combat kills, though. I'm CCing because I don't care about Mischievous coming in. How much did Mischievous do to my U? Shadow Bolt did 21.79. I think we go Diplin. That's fine. Sucker Punch means we kill them without giving them an extra turn. Little kill for Diplin. Shout out to my boy Tay. Pheasant Annoying comes here. You can go you, get an Intimidate off. Because unfortunately... I was very much mistaken about this. This mon's actually a giant threat. Does Diplin go down? I might be able to Terra Diplin. Sylveon is not... I like that nothing tells me that Boom Burst set. Okay, Sylveon can win. I need to get this guy chipped, which is why I'm doing this. Actually, I think my winner is not you, but the other one. I don't know what you're going to do to me, so I'm just going to go for Freeze Dry. Nothing from you should be able to knock me out. So we're going to Freeze Dry here. Power Gem does not KO me. Terra is Electric and Dark. Power Gem doesn't KO. Nice. All right, so we get rid of that threat. Obviously, I'm still worried about Pheasantipity. But I think if I Terra Steel, I beat that 1v1. Also, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I feel like if I Terra Steel, I just beat those 1v1. Get my chip on that. Last move is Shadow Ball. Right? Isn't this my counter? I'm pretty sure this, because of the corrosion from my homie, I'm pretty sure I beat this 1v1. What about Earth Power or Flamethrower or something? How much would that do? I don't know if it has it, but... Oh, that does nothing. Yeah, yo, look at my guy go. Dipplin with the Terra Steel. See, I knew it was worth it just toxicing everything, just giving out the Mon. That's what I'm talking about. You get a Salazzle, you just go for Toxic. Let's go. But yeah, I was going to recover, and then I was just going to go Lucha, because they only had another turn of Toxic anyway, so even if Lucha dies, who cares? If they Roost, who cares? And if they switch out to Pheasantipity, it's already poisoned on a timer. Not bad. All right, we have broken into the 1800s with God Dipplin. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you everybody for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, make sure you sub to the channel, and also... Like I said, feel free to check out my boy Rabia. Check out my main channel if you like competitive Pokemon outside of random battles, outside of Scream highlights and things like that too. We're going to have a lot of other Pokemon on this channel that I'm just not getting on my main. Like, I am going to upload like some doubles OU and some other things that people give me really cool teams that do really well. It's just I don't want to put it on my main channel because sometimes, you know, it's my main channel. So like maybe I want something to do better, or maybe I have a team that interests me more and I feel like, oh, this team is really cool and I want to share it with people. But maybe sometimes you get a team that's like, oh, wow, I don't play Gen 3 ZU, but... well, I want to record this, so let me just put it on Pokemon Plus. But anyway, thank you everybody for subbing. We just hit 5K, which is awesome. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.